Hey guys, this is going to be a very quick tutorial on just how to build a PC from the ground up. So let's jump into it. One of the first steps you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start off by putting your motherboard in the case. Well, I don't have a case with me, so I'm basically just going to skip that step. Next step is you're going to want to put the CPU in your socket. You want to use the pins, and you want to use whatever indication, like you see we've got a little arrow right here. The little golden triangle corresponds with a special spot on the motherboard, on the CPU socket, where I know that's how it's supposed to match up. So you got to match it up just right. Next, you're just going to want to install your CPU cooler, because the CPU gets hot and it needs to be cooled down. I've got one right here. Now usually you'd put thermal paste on top of the CPU, but this block already has thermal paste already pre-applied. Now it's pretty simple. You're just going to want to set it down on top. You're going to match up these little levers, at least on these AMD motherboards, that's what you do. You want to match up the little levers, and I'm just going to have to pull this lever all the way around to tighten it in place. And then you're going to want to plug in your 4-pin power connector to the fan. Next, you're going to want to install the memory. And what you're going to do is you want to take the pins and you want to push them all the way backwards. You're going to want to slide the DIMM in the hole, make sure it matches upright with the notch on the bottom side, and you just want to apply a good bit of pressure and it pops right in. Next, you want to install any type of PCIe or video cards or expansions, whatever network adapters. You're just going to find the corresponding slot that it needs to go into. You need to pop it right in. And usually they'll be up here, there'll be a little line where you can screw it down in for extra stability. Well, the next step is you're going to install the power supply, which I'm going to go ahead and scoot that over. Power supply right here. Now, look for the big power connector right here. This is called the 24-pin. You're just going to lower it down, and you're just going to slide it right into it. It's usually, the 24-pin on the motherboard is usually on this side. Next, you're going to give power to the CPU. It's going to be a 4-pin or 8-pin, and it's just a little one. You'll see it, it's noticeable, and you'll just want it goes right up here to the top left-hand corner from the CPU. Next, you're going to have to install any hard drives. Well, this particular power supply does not have any SATA power connector, so I had to use this adapter, which takes a 4-pin Molex to a SATA power connector. And you're just going to want to, I'm going to have to slide that on. Then, I'm going to have to take a SATA cable, and I'm going to want to plug it into the hard drive, and then plug the hard drive into the SATA ports on the motherboard, and then I'm going to plug the power into the hard drive. If we were in a case, we would want to plug in the front I/O shield, but I do not have a case to use, so we do not have all the front I/Os. You're going to have to look in the motherboard manual to figure out exactly how the front I/O needs to be connected. So guys, that is basically how you build a PC from the ground up. It's actually rather simple. There's not a whole lot to it, and also you might want to plug in any front USB ports. You might want to plug them in or whatever. But yeah, it's very easy. It's not hard at all. And so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.